Aloha, it is Myrra, your Mary Kay sales director, your favorite sales director, and your Westside Beauty auntie. I'm trying some new stuff on my live, so when you pop on, make sure to comment. Let me know where you're watching from. And I am a little bit distracted because I got all the new technologies. You know, that whole Gen X elder millennial thing, it's real. But I'm feeling pretty great about what I've got going on. I'm going to try and find my notes so that I can be making more eye contact with the camera. So today I'm gonna adjust my desk just a little bit. Oh, look at that. Here we are. We're gonna talk spring beauty trends and spring products. Now, if you are already on my mailing list, you got this in the mail or you're about to get it. And this has got all of the greatest things. Now, if you have not yet registered on my website, go on up here. There is a QR code at the top left that's going to go to my website. Go ahead, go over to marykay.com/MyrraD, get registered, make sure I have your mailing address so that you can get into the next catalog trend. You also want to make sure I have your email because I send out a lot of specials for my VIPs via email, and you don't want to miss out on that. But if for some reason you have not gotten that done yet, don't worry. You can get a copy of the catalog in catalog format. Let's switch this guy over here and full screen layout. Oh, look at this. So this is from my website. You can go to, oh, I don't like that. Do I like this? Here we go. So you can go over to marykay.com/MyrraD and you can see, hey, Ashley, I see that you are watching. Will you also share this stream on your business page? That would be a lot of fun. So you can go on to either my website if you're a client or your own website if you're a Salesforce member or your beauty consultant's website, and you can look for the streaming catalog. And I'm going to screen share how, well, actually, you just go down, you go on there and you download it. I went ahead and downloaded it and made it available as a slide presentation for this so that you can see it better. So it's spring. The groundhog may not have said that. He may have said 6 weeks more winter. And even here on the west side of Oahu, we are seeing a little bit more than usual overcast days. Right now I'm looking out the window right here and I'm seeing a little overcast. It is cooler than normal, which means I don't have to run my air conditioning. Because let me just tell you, it's a good thing that I have a business so I can deduct some of the costs of our home. But we'll talk more about that later because we're really ramping up team building as well for the Flamekeeper Future National Area and my Dream It, Do It unit and team. And we want to know if it's your Mary Kay era. So if you have not heard about the enhancements to the Mary Kay compensation plan for consultants, whether you're a Salesforce member or you're a customer or an interested party, make sure to go over to my page and join one of the Is It Your Mary Kay era presentations. We're going to be talking a little story about the reasons why people join, how it works out, and the presentations are coming from my sales team. They are all practicing how to give these presentations. I'm going to be there to help field and answer questions, but I am so proud. Let me just do a couple of shout outs to Ashley Wormington and Jocelyn Bishop, especially, who are really working hard to build their businesses right now. I'm going to tag Jocelyn right now. Jocelyn Bishop. Oh, girl, she is amazing. So, and then Ashley, I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of the way that the people in my team are really stepping up. I don't know if I can tag Jocelyn. So Jocelyn, when you see this later, I love you. I'm so proud. We have all kinds of amazing things that are happening, including Zoom skincare classes that are happening on Mondays, on Wednesdays, and on Saturdays. I'd love to have you tune into a time, and you can RSVP for that, request some samples. and get right on to a Zoom skincare presentation with samples. We'll walk you through how to use the Mary Kay skincare products. You can take advantage of all the specials that are available, and you can also invite your friends, so you can have a girls get together no matter where you or they live. So much fun, and check my page for all of that, all of those times. So now that we got the business out of the way, let's get to the thing you really want to know, which is you want to see what's new. So let's play with this. Here we go. Do we like this? Do we like this? What do we like? Okay, so if I'm here, okay, that doesn't help for me to be there. Okay, technical difficulties. Holding. While we're going through it, what's going to be the most interesting television? That's not it either. Okay, let's try a picture in picture. There we go. Now I'm above this whole like, subscribed type thing. And don't forget to like and subscribe my page. There's a lot of my clients who watch my videos and who watch my content and who like the content but haven't liked my page. And you know, if I am working on boosting up my page's visibility, the next milestone is getting to that 3K in likes on Facebook. So I would love it if you would just make sure to go to my page and make sure that you're following it or that you've liked the page as well as the content. But let's get into the spring catalog. We've got some gorgeous new things. We're going to do a little sprinting tour. Then I'm going to do some demos. And then we're going to get to the other thing, which is the drawing for January. So we've got so you can follow along with me if you've got your product. So we're going to spring into me time. And you know what? I feel like we all really need a little bit of time for ourselves and to be able, and you know, the thing is, I think sometimes we get in this habit, especially as moms, we think me time is selfish, but me time is recharge time. And our future national sales director, Carrie Bunker, gave me some really valuable advice when I was becoming a first-time mother. She was pregnant at the same time as I was with my first Charlie. She was pregnant with Lucy, who is her 14th child. So she has just a little experience with motherhood. And she said to me, the most important thing that you can do as a mother is to take time for yourself each and every day. It doesn't have to be a lot of time. 30 minutes will probably do it. But it's important for you to remember that you're important and to teach your children that you're important. And I've always taken that to heart. So thanks, Carrie, for being such a great example for us in all of the ways, in business and in your personal life. So let's go. What's new? We have got some really exciting, beautiful product sets. We've got some brand new products, some limited edition stuff, some favorites that are back, the bronzer and the After Sun gel, and some great gift ideas from our regular line. And I want to talk you through all of it. So our very first thing that I'm super excited about is this cream mask. And I'm going to do a demo with this in a little bit, but this is a great product. It is got shea butter and glycerin and hyaluronic acid in it. And this is a product that you can just smooth right onto your skin and you don't have to rinse it off. So if you're a little bit dry, if you're really dry, or if you've recently had environmental factors like my newest team member, Fanny, is a federal firefighter. I know she is loving this product already because it's really going to help when she's exposed to extreme temperatures, when you do a lot of time at the beach. And I know no matter where you live, everybody is about to go into spring break and Easter season. So there'll probably be some kind of vacation. And we're going into that time of year on US mainland where it's sunny and warm, but it's not too hot. So you might forget your sunscreen. You might forget to hydrate. And this is going to keep your skin in great shape. And this product at $24, it is a great deal. So you can also use one of my suggestions for gifts for any beauty lover or anyone you don't really know what to get with is a mix and match gift set, which is going to have this cream mask and our beautiful famous charcoal mask as well. Okay, and here's a favorite. Okay, I'm going to get big for this. After Sun Replenishing Gel. This comes out every year for a while. And it runs out. Don't sleep on this product. This is absolutely magic. You will love this. It will save your bacon for outside time. And you want to make sure you get it before it's out of stock and not coming back. I personally ordered 50 and I'm like, I think that's enough for me and my family. So grab that before they run out. 20 bucks, such a great deal. Nice big tube, and you can take this, you can put this in your carry luggage. Okay, let's go next slide. SPF is critical. We've got lots of ways to get it into your routine, so make sure to check out our Skin Analyzer app, book an appointment with your beauty consultant, ask about the best way to get SPF into your routine, because skin cancer doesn't care if you don't get sunburned or not, guys. So important to use every day, especially on your face. And then here we go, more products. Our new limited edition lip gloss colors, guys. These shades are absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to show you some trends with these a little later on. I think the winner for the most surprising is the Rose Noir, because it's a deeper brown. And if you caught my Pantone color reveal for last month, you'll have noticed that our color for the year this year is Cloud Dancer, which is a white, lighter color, but a lot of the complementary palettes have fall colors, including the one I'm wearing today is from my favorite palette, which I believe is called Take a Break. So I've got a caramel colored top, I've got a white vest here, I'm doing pearls, and I've got a Scarlet Smile colored, like a light round of this cherry red lip gloss right here for just a pop of color that still reads really neutral. And I wanted to start with this because I've got some other trends I want to show you from the catalog. Okay, so let me see what my slide numbers are. Okay, let's go to the next page. We're not going to go everything. So I guess the first trend that I want to show you is something, well, I guess let's go back and let me stripe these lip glosses for you on the back of my hand. I think this is going to work. All right, so our Rose Noir. Now our lip glosses they have skincare ingredients in it. They're really good for your skin. You can see that they're highly pigmented. I mean, that is practically a lipstick color. So those of you who don't like traditional lipstick, but you like high shine and you like moisturization, here we go. That's cherry red. Look how nice and pigmented that is. And then we have our lilac. I'm not always so great on the names. In fact, if you ask me, okay, so look how this one's a little bit lighter. If you ask me, hey, does Mary Kay still have blush shade? And it sounds vaguely familiar, I'm gonna be like, yeah, we totally do. And then I'm gonna vamp that, and then I'm gonna totally figure it out later about it. Okay, so let's talk glass lips really quick. I'm gonna start out, we're gonna go to next slide. So your glass lips is a wonderful beauty trend. It's really not a new beauty trend. I recently saw this same kind of effect when I was watching a period movie set in the 1930s. And the glass lips, the main thing with glass skin, glass makeup, any of that stuff, and then watch my makeup remover, boom. Took it all off in one swipe. Cannot say enough about this girl. So I'm going to take off my lips to start out with. The thing about the glass lips and the glass skin is that you want to make sure that you're really deeply exfoliating and you're super hydrating. So we're going to start with Shea Butter Scrub from Satin Lips. Hi, Lisa. Lisa, is there any chance that we're going to get that second wheel for the VIP drawing group? Just wanted to check in. So we are doing 2 drawings today. So we're going to do Satin Lips. Scrub off all that dead skin. And you may not realize that your lips are really dry and that there's a lot of dead skin because it's not. Whew. I tried to eat air, I tried to breathe, but my lips, and you can even tell how much pinker my lips are, taking off all that dead skin. We're going to do a little shea butter balm, and these products go forever. You don't really need a lot. In fact, once you get your lips to a good, you may start out needing to scrub your lips every day to get off the dead skin, but after about a week, you only need to scrub them about once a week. You'll know because your lip product will be a little chunky feeling. So no VIP drawing today, but we have a special drawing for our VIPs. We're just working really hard to get all the names. This is us elder millennials we're just having a moment trying to figure out all the technology. Sorry, we love you. We promise to make it worth your while. So VIP, so you're going to get, this is all the drawings from January today. Okay, we've got our lips on, and the mistake that I see people making all the time is that they go straight into their lip product without giving the Satin Lips Balm a chance to soak in. We have really wonderful waterproof lip liners. In fact, let's do a little catalog tour really quick so I can see. This talks about our eyeliners, waterproof mascara. Ooh, yeah. All this stuff. So I love this thing because it's got all of the catalog feel. So if you love a print catalog and you just need that physical thing, you can get this on my website. You can download it. Let's see what it's called. You can find it on my website. You can go to Interactive Catalog, and then you can download it. In fact, you have your choice right here on the Interactive Catalog. There's Skincare 101, the Mary Kay Skincare line, and then there's whatever the newest book is available. So even if you don't have it, if you can't find it, your husband threw it out, your kids misplaced it, you can get that. Okay, so we're going to go back to glass lips. I've got, oh gosh, guys, we're going to have so much fun with this. So I've got my glass lips and I got my satin lips done. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to need to find all my mirrors and stuff like that, is I'm going to line my lips. This technique works with any color pairing, but what they're showing here in the book is berry lip liner, the new lilac color, and then did I forget to grab, oh, I did. Pause, please, hold for commercial break. I forgot to grab the lip gloss that I need, the regular lip gloss I need, which is Nude Blush. Okay. It's a good thing I have my rolling cart right here. And I don't even know if I've got the right, we've got a nude. Is it a nude blush? You know what, we're gonna punt. We've got some options. So basically what you're gonna do, you're gonna line your lips and then you're gonna kind of create little like vein looking things. Basically, it's not gonna be just a perfect lip line. We're gonna create little kind of stained glass type things with the lip liner. And then we're gonna use a lip gloss that doesn't have a sparkle in it. And then we're gonna use a high shine one over the top of this. And you're gonna love this. This is maybe you're not gonna do it all the time and try and keep it up all day long, but it looks great for pictures. It's photographs really well, meetings, and you can definitely pick one lip gloss that's going to be what you use all the time. Okay, so berry lip gloss, lip liner. My favorite one so far all involves the chocolate nude and chocolate nude lip liner, beach bronze, and tawny nude. That's my regular go-to because I'm a more brown fire element person. Okay. All right, so you can see now how I'm feathering my lip liner a little bit in the natural places where my lip has like indentations and little marks. See that? Okay. Now watch this. We're going to start with the matte. or with the non-shiny one. I guess non-sparkle. You can see, got that. And then we're going to do your new lilac one. That's high shine. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. So you can see how that nude color in there gives it blends really nice with the lip liner and with where I did the little feathering. And then we have our high gloss on the top of it. So love, love, me too. Okay, so glass lips. That's your first lip trend. So what you're going to want is a waterproof lip liner. You're going to want a lip gloss that doesn't have sparkles in it. And you're going to want a lip gloss that does have sparkles in it. You can tell the difference in these. And in fact, I think I'm going to punt it over. I'm going to use a little bit of this cherry red because this is actually my current obsession. And it works with my tawny nude or my chocolate nude lip liner too. So I'm going to just change that out. This is actually looks more like what the photo has in the book to me, but you can see how I put the matte in there, and then we're going to add on our sparkle. So let's go over. I'm going to go to the back of the catalog real quick so that we can look at all of your different lip gloss choices and talk about menus for this. Let's go all the way tonight. No regrets, just lip gloss. I'm on this thing. Shelly from Bougie on a Budget started me on this thing where we just sing all kinds of weird little things just to be funny. And can I get it in the middle? Okay, so here we go. Last page of the catalog, your lip gloss choices, your regular line lip gloss choices are on page 33. And they call it cream or, so what you want is you want a cream lip gloss or a pearl one, and then you want a shimmer one. So we've got for our regular line shimmer ones, we've got Fancy Nancy, Sheer Illusion, Beach Bronze, and we've got Iconic Red, Pink Fusion, Unique Mauve, Nude Blush. Okay, so now I see what that one was. I grabbed the wrong one. And Tawny Nude. And we have Ballerina and Berry Delight. So basically and then let's go to the last page, which has our limited edition. So you've got one choice of a shimmer, and then these ones are both cream lip glosses. So basically what you want is to go with, in order to do this, you're going to pick a lip liner. We got lots of good choices down here. We've got everything from red to truffle nude. So lots of good suggestions. Any of these will work. You just want to pick the lip liner that's a little bit darker for this trend. And then you want to pick 2 lip glosses. So I'd love to have you try it out. You can try all of these products on the Mirror Me app on my website. And you can also book a personal Meet Me in the Mirror consultation. Now, let's go over and talk. I'm going to do this a little bit in the backwards order from what I was planning to, or the way my notes are. Let's go up here. So I want to talk about concealer first. I cannot find it, so we're going to just bear with me while we go through all the slides. Concealer. Now this is going to be relevant for what we're going to talk about. We've got a great new concealer product that just came out. Are there pictures of it anywhere in this catalog? I don't know. Anyway, so let's go off. We'll go just to me for a second. We've got some great new concealer products that are new to our line. They're basically new formulations, and we have upgraded the packaging. And one of the other hot beauty trends this spring going into 2026 is to use concealer to create the eyeshadow look that you want. Now, what I've done today is I used my light number 3 concealer to cover over all my little spots. And I put it a little bit on my eyelids. You can see it's creasing a little bit. And then I'm using my under eye corrector right under here and right above my eye area. And then I put on my beige C170 foundation. Now, if you don't know what colors to pick, there's also a great tool on marykay.com, the foundation finder tool, and it's going to let you try foundation, concealer, CC cream, powder, all of the things that we have that are basically your base makeup. So I've got on my base makeup plus a little bit of extra. So what I did is I used the concealer that is my skin tone. I'm going to play with this a little bit because I just had a brilliant idea while I was setting up that I haven't tried before. So we're going to see how it works. We've been talking about using this to create like that perfect platform, because I don't know about you, but my eyelids now are basically purple from little veins and discoloration. I mean, the closer I get to 50, the more interesting my face becomes. It's an interesting age for sure. Okay, so see how that mats out my eye area. And then if you're just doing a really easy, like single wash of color, if I've got this nice and light, you know, whatever you want to come out towards you, you want to make it light. Whatever you want to recede away, you put on a darker color. So here's what I just thought of as I was setting up that I have not tried yet. What if we used a darker concealer on my eyelids? What if we did that? Okay, so we're going to try it. Here's a little tiny dot of deep number 3. So one of the darker colors. I'm going to just do a dot here and a dot here. And if your skin is more dark beige or bronze, you could definitely do this both ways. You could also use our peach under eye corrector for that. Ooh, I don't know who Things I Adore is yet, but hi, nice to see you tuning in. Thanks for being here today. Okay, so I'm in love with this. This is doing exactly what I wanted to do. So this is super easy, and concealer is also an easy thing to use for your cream contour. So I'm seeing a tutorial in our future. This is going to be fun. Content. Okay, so I have on 2 different kinds of concealer basically as my eyeshadow. And now we're going to go over to some of the pairings that are shown on page, let's see, where are we at? Pairings. Pairings to try, and I need to put this on the screen. Okay, here we go. Eyeshadow pairings to try. In case you have not seen these new eyeshadow sticks, girl, you need to try one. If you can afford to get all of them, go ahead and do it. This may become your entire new eyeshadow wardrobe, and you will not be sorry. I have been loving these. Their predecessor product was something I really loved, so I was kind of like, oh, I don't know, how am I gonna like this? No problems. So what I love about these is that you can also take it and turn it sideways and use it as an eyeliner like this, because it's hard enough to do it. But you can also use it, you can use it with a brush, you can use it with your finger. We're going to explore some pairings. And I think the ones I've been using the most are the gold sunrise and the pink prism. And of course, these are the ones I sell the most because they're the most neutral. And then the copper, because the copper is just amazing. So that is another thing that I've been obsessed with. So I'm going to try something different. We are going to go with, and I'm going to use my paper one because I can't see very well on the screen and my glasses reflect. So we're going to go, I want to do the Midnight Galaxy, which is this line right across the middle. We're going to do the Midnight Galaxy pairing with Smoky Quartz, Moonstone, and Cinnabar. So I want to be I'm going to have to be really careful with these lighter colors because, I mean, they are color of the year colors, which is great. but I want to be careful that I don't accentuate any of my under eye bags. So make sure you use your under eye corrector with this. Do your instant puffiness reducer. I did this with Jeannie Lum in person on Monday, and she just about lost her mind. That was so fun to see the difference that happens literally instantly, and especially when you do just one eye in the demos. Oh my gosh, so fun. Okay, so I've got my palettes. I've got all my pairings here. This is my line right here that I'm going to do. I'm going to do, I think I want to start with the smoky quartz. And I've got my concealer to kind of create a little bit more light. I'm going to do the smoky quartz in a specific spot right here above my pupil. So it's going to draw, do you see how that draws the attention right there? Okay, loving. All right, now we're going to switch to the Moonstone, which is a oldie but goodie in our line, light. And I'm going to do it above the brow, and I'm going to bring it just down right above my sinus to accentuate. And I'm doing this because I have deep set eyes, and they're a little bit close set. I want this part to come out. You don't want to paint, if you go too crazy on the white under a strong brow, your brow is going to be like, you don't want that. Okay. So we've got this. And now my Cinnabar color, and I'm going to switch brushes. I'm going to switch brushes to this light, loose one because I did a demo over the summer that ended up being called Loose Brush More Ombre with Dusty Pink and this brush as a single shadow look. And I have been obsessed with it. I've been using this brush with hazelnut for my toasted makeup. I'm just loving this. So I'm going to do like this, and I'm going to sweep it, my Cinnabar. So what I'm loving about this is reading dramatic, but it's also reading kind of neutral. Like I can wear this to a daytime meeting, and I'm not going to get too many like, where are we going? No after 5 looks. Although here in Honolulu, because we've got so many people from Asia, they're always like, oh, I love your makeup. Yeah, bring it on. So I don't get the looks that I used to get in Idaho about, being overdressed or where are you going next, which is great. I love it. I'm here for it. Dress up because your life is a special occasion. So here I've got my Midnight Galaxy. I'm going to apply it straight from the stick. And then I'm going to zhuzh it a little bit with a brush. So you can see that went on like that. If I was just doing, I am noticing that because the concealer underneath kind of mats out my eyelid, it doesn't spread as far, which could be both a good and a bad thing. So if you're wanting a single eyeshadow look and you're wanting it to spread a little farther, then don't cover it. Life is a special occasion, things I adore. I believe that wholeheartedly. Neither one of my parents made it to their 60th birthday. So as I start to get towards that like 50 era, I'm like, make everything count. Go for it. Eat the cake. Bring out the good china. Wear your fancy shoes. Buy that designer purse if you can afford it. Don't be silly with your money. Don't put yourself in a bad position, but do it. Okay, I am in love with this pairing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna definitely want to do a little blendy up here. I'm gonna futz with it later, but watch for some photos on my feed of this pairing with the glass lips and this pairing, because this is magic and very easy to pack. So these 3 eyeshadows right here, and your stick, and would fit really easily in either a petite palette or a perfect palette if you pair it with what I'm going to show you next. And we are off to the races for our next trend, which is give a little glow. Bronzer is back, baby. I'm so excited. I love bronzer. When I was new in Mary Kay, we had the iconic bronzing beads. And I'm so glad that they brought the bronzer back. And I love that it fits in our palette. This is the Pro palette. I don't know if this is even shown in the catalog anymore. I do have a bunch of these. This is great because it's nice and slim. Anything you have that is magnetic will fit in it. And they don't come open. So that's kind of great. But bronzer, we've got, and I think I have one. I've got my perfect palette that has both. No, this doesn't have it. But so this is the perfect palette that you could fit one of your bronzers, your eyeshadow, and the blush that I'm going to show you today in it. And that's a great way to update your makeups for the trend. So we've got our medium glow and our deep glow. I also had some content last year when these came out the first time that showed using these for your entire makeup look with the lip gloss and the pencil of your choice. And that was really beautiful. And I'm going to definitely make sure to re-edit that and send that out to you. But I'm going to show you. So I have on a little bit of medium glow and a little bit of deep glow. I did my contour in Latte right here and here and right here on my throat so that it creates more depth because I kind of don't have a neck. And it's not just being a little pudgy. It is like that all the time. I looked back for my pictures in high school when I was a little bit thinner, and I just don't have a neck. My sister Jennifer, she has all the necks. She's got like really nice long neck, really graceful. I didn't get any neck. Okay, so I'm going to show you this on the brush so that you can get an idea. Okay, we're going to just hit it right here. Now there's a difference between contouring and bronzer, and that's why I added both the contour in Latte and the bronzer, because they give you different things. Your bronzer is going to be more sun-kissed, more where the sun naturally hits you. It's going to give you more glow. And the Mary Kay ones are great because they are not super orange, and that can be a problem for bronzers, especially if you have a red undertone. And then we have our highlighter here, or excuse me, our contour color. I'm using Latte because that's right for my skin tone. And then I'm using my highlighter in Glazed right over the top. So you can see how that just go or adjusts. And then we're going to go to the very next trend. And these are both $22. They're $22 each. They fit in the pan. We're going to talk strawberry makeup. This is my favorite trend. I love blush. Lindsay Hickey, are you out there anywhere? This trend is for us. So the strawberry makeup is all about bringing out the bold. Now you may take a look at this color blush and try to have a coronary because you're like, oh my gosh, that is so bright. I don't know if that's going to work for me. But the thing about coral is it looks good on almost everybody. And a lot of people worry about whether it's going to be too bright. So I have been wearing this ever since this catalog got into my hot little hands about a month ago. I have been wearing my blush like this because this is one of my favorites. So we're going to just take for our strawberry trend, we're going to just blush it up. Now you can go a little bit lighter. You can go a little bit farther up in your hairline if you prefer to create a little bit more contrast, but you can see I'm going for it. This kind of mimics the way that my skin naturally glows. So this is the perfect one for me. And even though I've got a lot of makeup on right now, all of the tones read really neutral, and it's going to be easy for you to play with that and create the level of your comfort. Randomly, my Facebook page has been recycling all the reels I've ever published for the last couple of years. And one of the ones that came up was a spring 2023 look where you use this color blush for an eyeshadow. Absolute chef's kiss. That was a great look then. I'm definitely bringing it back now. So go out and look for that if you are blush curious. Okay, let's check the notes. We talked about glass lips. Oh, I've got it. I don't know how to move it to the teleprompter thing. It's supposed to be turned on. We'll figure out that technology later. Okay, we got our glass lips. And glass lips are best for dry lips, mature lips, clients who want a youthful glow. That may be everyone. Golden Bronze Goddess 2.0. We talked about our bronzer, and that's really about, hang on, I'm fighting with all the stuff that's on my desk now. That's really about modern bronze skin with warmth, with glow and dimension that's not orange or muddy. There are certain people that we know that wear a little bit too much orange bronzer. No names. We're not talking politics on this one. But what I really want you to know about that is, I want to talk about the difference between like 10 years ago, 2016, where you have a heavy contour, and really the 2026 version of Bronze Goddess is all about a soft sculpt. So your bronzer definitely wants to go on your cheekbones, on your jawline, on the bridge of your nose. In fact, I didn't do very much with that. So let me grab a brush, and we're going to go a little bit medium glow right here. Let's do the bridge of my nose. That's interesting. Okay. And the great thing about powder is you can always blend it out. Oh my gosh, that music is loud. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but in Waianae, everybody is out. So jawline, nose bridge, temples. You do half your face with bronzer and half of it without. You can do lower half. And then our strawberry makeup. Okay, so fresh, flushed, youthful skin with pink red tones inspired by nature. Okay, and that is best for, you can also use this if you weren't doing the glass lip trend, if you don't really wear a lot of lip, you could do a waterproof lip liner and you could pat in the powder from this blush on your lips and then blend it with a little bit of Satin Lips Lip Balm. That would be a killer and so beautiful. So this is definitely everyday glow, fresh, aesthetic, and especially if you're better than 50 and you're wondering how to make your makeup more youthful, go peaches, go coral, because it's going to mimic young, youthful skin. And then we talked about our eyeshadow pairings. I love all these eyeshadow pairings because it flatters every coloring. Okay, we talked about concealer as our eye base. I think we covered all of the trends. I'm so excited. Well, okay, there's one thing I saw in here, but I'm gonna skip this and I'm gonna do its own tutorial with it. Okay, now the main event, the thing that you have all been excited to be a part of is gonna be our drawing. So I'm gonna work on figuring out how to get the right page over to my browser. But this contest, this $100 product giveaway, this is not through the company. So if you are a Salesforce member who is not part of the Dream It, Do It, Flamekeeper family, or Big Wig unit, or the Flamekeeper Future National Area, I am so sorry you are not eligible for this contest. This is specifically for our group, for my upline and her group. And we are giving away $100 in products to consultants and customers who complete certain things for our consultants who are active, who turn in their weekly accomplishments, who hold appointments, who bring guests to our events, and a couple of other different ways that change every month. You are in the drawing. So this is all from January 2026. And if you're a customer of a consultant in any of those units, if your birthday was in January, if you made a purchase of $100 or more, if you attended an event, if you referred a client, if you liked and commented on social media, your consultant has given your name to me to get into the drawing. So let's see, did we get the wheel to come up? Okay, yeah, I did another technology. Oh my gosh, I'm up to like 5 for today. Okay, so now we're gonna see if we can get it to share. We've got it. Let's add, we're gonna remove, and we're gonna add. That's not it. That's my intro video. Oh, I love it. And then let me see my comments. Okay, I don't have any new comments. All right. So, are you ready for this excitement? Wait. Nope. Nope. Yeah. No. No. Okay, we're going to do it like this because I want to be able to be on the screen. All right. I'm going to click and spin. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? January's winner is Fanny! Oh my gosh! Fanny is a brand new client, best friend, ride or die friend of mine. She found me on my social media in October. She was like, oh my gosh, I need a consultant, has bought some product, recently heard the Mary Kay opportunity, decided to join, and today is the winner for January 2026. Fanny, thank you for coming to so many of my events, supporting my business, using my Mary Kay business to gift, to do your holiday gifting, and being part of my team. I can't wait to see what is going to be next for you. And as I'm closing, I'm trying to think of anything I need to share. We've got a lot of events coming up. Make sure to check Myrra Dunnick, Independent Sales Director, for any of the events that we've got coming up. That's the best way to do it. If you want to join a Zoom skincare class, I'll make sure to drop my Calendly in the comments, both on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and on YouTube, so that you can book your own personal consultation with me, that you can book a time to hear about the Mary Kay career opportunity, or you can be on one of our Zoom skincare classes. But that is everything. Happy Aloha Friday to all of you. I love you so much, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.